Hey guys, Kieran Wright 92 here, and welcome to episode 5 of my Bradman Cricket 14 career mode. Now, if you guys remember, we left the last episode on a bit of a cliffhanger. I just run a single to move myself onto 148 not out, with us chasing 254 runs to lead in the first innings of this match against Yorkshire. So let's jump back in and see if we can get that 150. Again guys, here are the two teams for today's match. Let's jump back in and let's see if we can get that 150 off of the very first ball of this next over. It will be the spin of Adil Rashid, and of course, like I do to most spinners, that goes for 4. Oh wait, maybe not. No, it didn't go for 4. We're going to stay at the 2 instead. That moves us on to 150 runs. We do get there, guys, on the first ball of this episode. So now let's see if we can push on and make 200 runs.
This is so high it'll bring rain.
If Adil Rashid's going to bowl there, I'm going to do that, and it's going to go for 4. So hopefully we can get that 200. If he's going to keep bowling the ball right there. That's probably not going to go all the way. Well, it did go all the way. I didn't actually think it would go all the way, but it did. So I'm not complaining. That's also going to go for 4. The one I don't think is going to go for 6 does. The 2 I think are going for 6 don't. That was a hack. But it's gone for 4, so I'm not complaining. Yep. Just the one.
And the ball is fielded out there at forward square leg. Another run.
21 off that over.
Has struggled to find his rhythm in that over and was punished accordingly. Not a good over at all.
The batsman has punished the bowling attack. Far too many boundaries off that over.
Yeah, I thought he'd be a bit angry there. I've just smashed his teammate for 21 runs. That shot probably could have gone square actually by Jack Brooks then. Gonna cut that. That's going for 4 hopefully. This outfield does seem very slow at the moment, which is a pain in the backside.
And 2 runs added to the scoreboard.
Means we're really having to run hard to try and get a decent amount of runs. Oh no, and I've edged it back to the keeper.
Out. Very good keeping behind the wicket. Takes a good...
We are out for 171 runs off of 63 balls. We're shaking our head because that was a poor shot to play. Shouldn't have played that. Should have just gone for the cut again. Stephen Davis is in. We're now only trailing by 60 runs. Let's hope the boys can get up and get us a decent lead. Well, we have now got a lead. I think it's about a 100 run lead at the moment, which isn't too bad. I think we were dismissed for about 380. So it's about a lead of 130, which they've now very quickly erased. So it looks like we're going to have some work to do in this second innings to try and actually win this match, if it even goes that far. This is a very, very big innings. We finally get rid of them all. And we are now in. We are now batting in this second innings. I dread to think how many runs we need to score. We still need to score 286 runs in a day. Right. Challenge accepted.
The batsman was beaten all ends up there as it sails past the bats. Great bowling.
Next ball, because that one I just let go of my head. So, still need 286 runs. Let's try again. Challenge accepted. Just going to knock this off for a single for now. We're out here with Dominic Sibley again. Hopefully I don't run him out this time, because we really do need to try and stay for as long as we can and score runs at regular intervals. So doing that probably isn't the best thing to be doing. That is not out.
Oh, very, very lucky to survive
That was not hitting the stumps, so we're perfectly fine. Dominic Sibley stays in, and now we are back on strike. Oh, and again, just missed it. That's probably another ball that could have gone that way. Yeah, it could have. That was annoying. And again, we're trying to play big shots. Why we're trying to play big shots, I don't know. Well, I do know. We're running out of time. And me trying to play these big shots and keep missing isn't exactly helping.
Great shot through the gap there.
They're the sort of shots that we need to play. Those cut shots that get us 4 runs. We need a few more of those. We need 281 runs. So we've really got to stay in.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Beautiful cut shot there. Very late cut. That's gone for 4. We really do. Oh, I have a challenge on my hands and I've done it again. The exact same way I went out in the first innings, swinging at a ball that I should never have swung at. We are out 4-9 off of 7. We tried to accelerate the innings early on. It didn't work. And now I think we're going to pay for it. Looking up at the clock to hope that our boys can hold on or get 377 runs. I think it's going to be time out, so it's going to be a draw. It is a draw. The match has been drawn. Gary Balance gets man of the match somehow.
See you next time.
He got 169 in the first innings and 41 in the second. Okay, that's 210 runs. I only scored 180. I'll let you off, Gary Balance. You got man of the match there. Well done to you. I'm going to give you guys a P40 game because this is such a short episode at the moment. I was hoping to be able to stay there at the crease for a bit longer in that second innings, and I didn't. So we're going to now move into a P40 match, hopefully. Is it a P40 game? It is a P40 match against Glamorgan. So back into the Pro 40s. Let's get into this and let's hope that we can get some decent scores under our belts. And who knows, we may even get another bowl. We're going to simulate to my career player and just see what happens.
Beside me in the commentary box is David Bashir. He's been keeping an eye on the weather forecast and observing the conditions.
We win the toss. We are going to bowl first. I wonder if our captain is going to throw us the ball yet again. He is indeed. 21 overs gone. We have been given the ball again. We need to come in and have a bowl. The captain's clearly not happy with his other bowlers. He's felt the need to bring me back in. Bear in mind, guys, I did this when I did the career mode. I actually did this as a batsman, so I wasn't expecting to bowl at all. But hey ho, that's what happens, I suppose, when the rest of your team aren't playing well enough. Right, I've got a player at short leg. Why have I got a player at short leg? Oh, that's why I have a player at short leg.
So a new
There we go.
bowler is about to start his spell. David, what can you tell us about this player?
He can give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see if he can produce in the
That's
middle.
down for no run. Let's hope that we can yet again bowl quite a few maidens and not concede any runs. And hopefully even take a little more than one wicket. But who knows? That's 3 in a row that have gone for no runs. So we're halfway to a maiden. Gonna come over the other side of the wicket now just to try and see if I can nip one back into him. No, that didn't exactly work. We'll try again. Slightly wider this time. Just dive just to get across the ball there. Just so it doesn't go through anywhere. He's going to try and put one up by his legs. Catch him! Nope. That was probably more of a catch for myself. Because I'm only 5'5", not exactly the easiest catch to be able to get for me. Especially not with the size of my player. So, unfortunately, we don't get to go for a maiden straight away. We do concede 2 runs in that over, but we are being brought back on by the captain. So let's hope we can repay his faith with a wicket. Not going to get any wickets if you're bowling like that, Kieran. That's slightly better. Not really getting any promise at the moment from this pitch. Get down. Beautiful stop by the fielder there.
Plays that shot
Playing that defensively.
No run there.
Well bowled. The perfect off-break delivery, and the batsman was cautious about that.
Catch! Nope. But there is our first maiden. 2 overs, 1 maiden, none for 2.
A well-controlled
It's
maiden,
not too bad.
superb bowling.
Let's see if we hit back through to my career player. Alright, and we've now got the other batsman on strike. So, Graham Smith, you're going to come in and play at mid-off. Jason Roy's going to come and play out on the square leg. Third man's going to move up to fly slip. 4 point will stay there. Backward short leg stays there. Ah, there we go. Rory Burns' deep mid wicket moves into the circle. Throw that back to our keeper. I can assure you now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not that athletic in real life. Which is, I would absolutely love to be that athletic in real life. I just don't possess that ability.
Charges the bowler and gets bat on ball.
Get back to our keeper. 3 balls left of this over. Hopefully we can try and get one of these Glamorgan wickets. Nope, we're not going to get it with that ball. That's annoying.
He's given that a fearsome tweak.
Come on, Kieran.
Charges and finds wood on this.
Really not getting any promise of this. I'm going to come back this way. I'm going to try and see if I can do what I did in that last game against Somerset. Oh, and it almost worked. Almost got him playing around his legs. Almost missing the ball. I'll say almost missing the ball. He actually quite confidently hit that, so I don't know what I was saying then. But that is another maiden to add to our tally. I think we've just taken another wicket in that last over as well, which is even better for us. In fact, we have indeed. But unfortunately, it's not the man we need. But now it is! We got the wicket we needed. There goes Reese, bowled for 84. That was the guy that was causing us some trouble. We finally got him now. In comes Murray Goodwin for Glamorgan. That is now 2 wickets in 2P40 matches for us. I'm liking this. Oh, we finally got the wicket. He was really starting to bother me, because he was just sitting around on 80, and I knew that if I'd not got him soon, I would have probably been brought out of the attack, and he would have got a century. So I'm so happy that we finally got rid of him now. That's airborne, but no one's going to get near it.
I could watch that shot on replay all day, man.
That's gone for 4, unfortunately for me. That's going to affect my bowling figures ever so slightly. But there we go. Okay, that over goes for 4, but we got the wicket that we so desperately wanted. Thank goodness for that. He's gone. Hopefully now we can restrict them even more. Stuart Meeker, what a beautiful over in that last over. He does take 2 wickets in that last over. That's what we're talking about. Really under the pressure now, Glamorgan.
Well bowled. The perfect off-break delivery. And the batsman
148 runs for the loss of 7 wickets. I might need to move some of my fielders back ever so slightly. Think I will. I don't normally do this, but I think because these guys keep playing over my head, gonna move them back ever so slightly. Force Goodwin into playing a different style of cricket now, because he knows now that if he hits that ball wrong, that's going straight down the throat of one of my fielders. That is another dot ball. That's going to be another dot ball. So only the 4 of this over. We've only gone for 10 runs, which isn't too bad in the grand scheme of things. Ideally, we want the other wicket, though. We can't get it at the moment. It's really a pain.
That's over. 4 off it.
Again, another over that only goes for 4 runs. It's not too bad. Unfortunately, we don't get the wicket this time. But we've now bowled 5 overs, 2 maidens, 1 for 10. Had a couple of overs off them, but we're now back into the attack. We are going to move our gully out to we'll go normal point, and backward square leg needs to move out to deep backward square leg. Short third man needs to come up. Short leg needs to move back. First slip needs to go and field at mid off. Hopefully this will be a new batsman in on strike, which I think it is. So this will be my 6th over. So I can still bowl 2 more overs after this anyway. The dangerous Goodwin is now on the opposite side. They do get a single there. It's one of them. I think it's one of the only times I've ever had a run go through that point to cover gap, which is a pain in the backside. But Goodwin's now back on strike. Hopefully we can get him. Oh, fortunately not with that ball. Hopefully we can get him soon. Oh, and there we go. There's the wicket. We've bowled him again. That's another wicket for the Wright star. That's 2 in this match. That's 3 in 2 games. I'm liking this. I never normally bowl as a batsman, but this is very interesting foray for me here. 1 more wicket to go. Oh, Dean Koska there, blocking out.
No addition to the scoreboard.
Final ball of this, the 6th over that we've bowled. Only concede the 1 run this time, and we get the wicket. of the dangerous Murray Goodwin. We've now got 2 bowlers in at present, so hopefully we can wrap up this innings, which we do in that next over. But it looks like I might be needed to bat. We are going to be needed to bat. I wasn't sure there that we are indeed batting. We only need 8 runs. That was brilliant play by our batsman. Graham Smith, 106 runs. I'm going to hit that for 4. And I think it might only be fair I try and get Graham Smith on strike so that Graham Smith hit the winning runs for this match. So for the first time in my life, I'm actually going to play defensively. Never in my life of playing Don Bradman Cricket 14 have I ever used the right trigger, which is the defensive button. I never block out, ever. But I thought it's only fair that Graham Smith, the man on 106, comes in and ends this match. Gonna get the single there. I'm now going to try and return the favour with a single of my own. Fortunately, I can't play it the exact same way that he has. So I'm going to have to try and sweep, which I do successfully. In fact, no, we're going to stay at the 1. Because I just remembered that if I had ran 2 then, the scores would have been tied and I would have just needed to run a single to win the match. But we want the man on strike right now, Graham Smith, to hit the winning runs. And he's not going to hit him like that. We've got plenty of time left, so it's not that big a problem. So we'll just relax, take our time, and we'll just stand and watch. No, we're not going to run then either.
And no run there.
This is the final ball of this inning, or of this over, sorry. Gonna just run the single, keep Smith on strike for the next over, which now means that all Graham Smith needs to do is hit the ball and make sure he's safe, and this game will be over. And he will have a very well-deserved man of the match. We have 11 overs to score 1 solitary run. Not going to get it there. We've still got plenty of time. I've run myself to the danger end, and we've got it on overthrows as well, which makes it even better. That's game over. We win the game. That actually counts as a 5, I believe.
He's certainly got his eye in.
To Graham Smith then. I'm not 100% sure whether that was. Yes, it would have been a 5 because we ran the single and then it would have been 4 for the overthrow. So there we go. Graham Smith finishes 112, not out. We stay there second in the bowling figures, 2 for 11. Stuart Meeker with a 6 for. We also remain 5 not out. So I'm going to end this episode here, guys. Thank you so much for watching this. If you have liked it, make sure you hit that like button. As always, comment any suggestions of what you want to see on my channel. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching, guys. Goodbye.